Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about what is new for Zombicide Invader's Kickstarter. Now a lot has been added since my last update, so let's dig right in, starting with optional purchases. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Simon has done something new and added the Dark Side expansion as an optional buy for $90. If you are wondering what this expansion is like, imagine Green Horde added to the Black Plague campaign, but with less stretch goals. The Dark Side expansion is actually a standalone expansion, coming with everything you need from player trays to tokens, tiles, and cards. It also comes with 72 miniatures, including an entirely new type of alien, the Drillers. Starting things off is the Driller Abomination that can dig a pit in the zone it is in when it receives an extra activation. These can be closed, but while open, Xenos in that area will require an additional damage, meaning tanks are as tough as an abomination. You can close these with seismic grenades, but regardless, the zone can no longer be searched. You also get 3 companions that help along the way. Each one is unique and adds some tactical advantage to survivors that are close by. You'll need that as you delve deeper underground. In the new game tiles, there are dark zones that prevent line of sight beyond the space the survivor is standing in unless lighting equipment can be found. With this purchase, you also get a new survivor squad and turrets, as well as 10 crossover missions to include both the top level and the bottom level of the maps. If you want more Kickstarter exclusive alternate Xenos miniatures, Simon has a pack of 30 of them for $30. $1 a mini is a pretty good deal, and I don't see anywhere that they skimped on what we already got to sell more of these, so it's simply more on top of the normal amount. If you are worried about running out of minis, and if you do Abomination spawn or get another activation, then go ahead and grab this pack. Next up are the Survivor packs that cost $15 each. Each pack works well together, providing synergies. My suggestion is to use these as themed play sessions. The Orphans pack comes with 6 miniatures comprising a teen space orphan group. Honestly, they remind me a lot of the Runaways if you've ever read that Marvel comic series, and I mean that in a good way. Very neat designs here. The Kabuki pack comes with 6 miniatures that were performing artists. They are still in costume, and it really just seems like Adrian Smith loves drawing fancy Japanese outfits. While these might not fit well mixed with the other survivors, as I said before, they'd make a wonderful themed play, and I can only imagine the great meta table talk and stories that would come up from using these. Lastly is a Plague pack, which comes with only 5 survivors. These are styled drastically different from the rest, and they look really great. However, it is unfortunate the pack does not come with a 6th. Moving on from miniatures, you can also buy 2 separate dice packs for $10, red and blue versions. Note that unlike past Zombicides, this game does not come with custom dice, but instead generic red dice. I really don't like this point and believe the dice should be custom in the base game, with additional packs still on offer. There are some 3D doors that can be bought for another $10, as well as 2 deck holders. If you sleeve your cards, I highly suggest the deck holders, as it prevents the decks from sliding around, and yes, they do fit sleeved cards. Finally, you can buy the plastic token pack for $25. This is more expensive than past ones, but you get way more tokens, 91 total, meaning it's actually a bit cheaper per token than past campaigns. And yes, it does come with a Dark Side specific pit tokens. This plus a 12 pack of game tiles for $25 round out the final optional buys. Okay, so that was a lot. Next up, let's see what is free. First of all, note that some stretch goals are only for the Dark Side expansion and the Soldier Pledge expansion. You only get these stretch goals if you purchase appropriate items. Starting stretch goals off with the Dark Side exclusives. These include alternate sculpts, a second Drill Abomination, and the new Driller Blitzers. Following up for the Soldier Pledge, they've added 3 new survivors that are all really interesting. You have the crazy scientist lady from The Incredibles, and the alien survivor known only as Frank, and this robot headhunter dude. To top it off, they added the Brood Mother Abomination and her children. This really sweetened the deal for me, and the stretch goals made me keep my Soldier Pledge. Good price point and awesome minis in this one. For the core pledge and where most of the stretch goals are, backers have unlocked tons of new miniatures. We've got tons of fun pop culture references from Judge Dredd, to Back to the Future, to District 9, and Fifth Element and Aliens. Then there are the normal aliens and all-around oddball survivors, such as Captain Warlock and Lieutenant Emma Vogel. On top of all this, they have added way more enemies such as the Flingers, Xenomorphs, and insane portal turret that attacks both sides, and new abominations such as the Mother-in-Law, Babyface, and the amazing Widowmaker. So, in summary, the core pledge now has 149 miniatures for its $100 asking price. The Soldier Pledge brings the total to 171, along with more missions, tiles, and cards. Then, Adding the Dark Side add-on gives you a total of 271 miniatures for less than $1 a piece, plus the additional game content. Suffice it to say, there is a ton on offer here, and some good deals to be had. Everything I just mentioned will only get better with the last few days of the campaign, as more and more stretch goals are unlocked. Feel free to check out the Kickstarter yourself via the link in the description below. This was a pretty exhaustive summary of a very large campaign, so if you liked the video, be sure to let me know. I'll be covering additional Kickstarters and painting miniatures from a ton of different games, so if you are interested in that and you are not already, go ahead and hit subscribe while you are here. Also, even if you have already subscribed, YouTube is a bit finicky lately with their AI recommendation algorithm, so to ensure you will see my videos as they come up more often, be sure to hit that bell icon to be notified as they are published. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with the Patreon voted Dragonfly Shinto miniature painting from Rising Sun.